Anglo-Saxon warriors, often overshadowed by the more familiar narratives of Vikings and medieval knights, played a pivotal role in the history of early medieval England. These warriors were not just fighters. They were integral members of their society, embodying the values, culture, and spirit of the Anglo-Saxon period. An Anglo-Saxon warrior was typically a freeman, often part of a noble class or a retainer to a local lord or king. They were known for their distinctive weaponry like the spear, shield, and the iconic seax, a short sword. Armor was usually comprised of chainmail and helmets, which were practical in the frequent skirmishes and battles that characterized this tumultuous era. The significance of Anglo-Saxon warriors extends beyond mere combat. They were crucial in the formation and defense of the early English kingdoms. They played a key role in the resistance against Viking invasions and influenced the political landscape by supporting their lords in various power struggles. Not only did they protect their territories, but they also contributed to the development of early English identity and societal structures. A classic example of an Anglo-Saxon warrior is found in the epic poem Beowulf, where the titular hero exemplifies the ideals of courage, loyalty, and honor. Another historical figure, King Alfred the Great, not only fought against the Vikings, but also implemented military reforms to fortify his kingdom's defenses, demonstrating the strategic and leadership qualities often seen in Anglo-Saxon warriors. In terms of opinions, many historians argue that these warriors laid the foundations for later chivalric traditions seen in medieval Europe. They were seen as the embodiment of the heroic code that would later influence the feudal system and the knightly virtues of bravery and loyalty. However, the image of Anglo-Saxon warriors is not without its controversies. Some scholars challenge the glorified depiction of these figures, arguing that their society was marked by brutality and constant warring. There is also the discussion of gender roles, as women warriors, though rare, are often omitted from historical narratives. The concept of Anglo-Saxon warriors connects deeply with the broader topic of medieval warfare and social structure. Their practices and societal influence provide insight into the evolution of military tactics and the intertwining of warrior culture with governance and societal norms. Understanding these warriors offers a profound appreciation for their impact on shaping early English history and their lasting legacy in cultural memory. The historical context of Anglo-Saxon England is vital to understanding the world in which Anglo-Saxon warriors emerged as iconic figures. Originating in what is now modern-day England after the Roman withdrawal around the 5th century, the Anglo-Saxon period extends until the Norman conquest of 1066. This era is marked by the migration of Germanic tribes such as the Angles, Saxons, and Jutes, who brought with them distinct cultural and societal norms. Anglo-Saxon England was characterized by fragmented kingdoms like Wessex, Mercia, and Northumbria, each vying for power and influence. This environment fostered a martial culture where warriors were not only defenders of their territories, but also symbols of heroism and leadership. The significance of understanding this context lies in its impact on Anglo-Saxon warriors' roles. It paints a vivid picture of a society built on loyalty, kinship, and the constant threat of warfare, shaping these warriors into essential cultural heroes whose deeds were celebrated in epic poetry such as Beowulf. Recognizing their importance reveals the fabric of Anglo-Saxon identity and heritage, showing them as more than mere combatants, but as embodiments of their community's values and aspirations. Specific examples illuminating this historical context include the story of King Alfred the Great, who successfully defended his kingdom against Viking invasions, illustrating the warrior leader archetype that was crucial at the time. Another example is the Battle of Maldon, a celebrated event in Anglo-Saxon history, where the valiant but ill-fated stand against Viking invaders was immortalized in a renowned poem. These instances highlight the distinctive warrior ethos that permeated society. Opinions supporting the significance of Anglo-Saxon warriors often focus on their role in shaping early English identity and fortifying the cultural and political foundation for future generations. However, this period is not without its challenges and controversies. The glorification of warfare and subsequent romanticization of Anglo-Saxon warriors can overshadow the brutal realities of conflict and its impact on non-combatants. Additionally, some alternative viewpoints suggest that focusing heavily on warrior culture might neglect other important aspects of Anglo-Saxon life, such as agriculture, trade, and intellectual achievements. This historical context connects intimately with the broader topic of Anglo-Saxon warriors by elucidating the environment that necessitated their emergence. It influences various aspects of the narrative, from their warrior ethos to their legendary status in history and literature. Understanding this backdrop allows for a comprehensive exploration of these heroes, offering a deeper appreciation of a world that has, in many ways, laid the groundwork for modern English society. When envisioning Anglo-Saxon warriors, one imagines a formidable group of individuals whose skills and characteristics defined their era and left a lasting imprint on history. Anglo-Saxon warriors were not merely fierce combatants. They were emblematic of a society deeply rooted in the values of loyalty, courage, and honor. These warriors were essential to the survival and expansion of Anglo-Saxon kingdoms in what is now modern-day England, defending their lands from invaders and engaging in various skirmishes and battles that shaped the geopolitical landscape of their time. The significance of these characteristics and skills lies in their central role in the culture and society of the Anglo-Saxons. Warriors were esteemed members of their communities, often tied to the nobility, and their prowess in battle was a source of personal and collective honor. The Anglo-Saxon code of loyalty to one's lord was paramount. Warriors committed their lives to fighting not just for personal glory, but for the protection and prosperity of their people. Examples of these warriors' characteristics can be seen in historical and literary sources. The epic poem Beowulf, for example, provides a vivid depiction of the ideal Anglo-Saxon warrior, brave, strong, and willing to face insurmountable odds. Beowulf's willingness to battle the fearsome Grendel demonstrates the warrior's commitment to protecting his community. Another example can be found in the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, which recounts real battles and the exploits of leaders like King Alfred the Great, whose strategic skills and leadership in defense against the Viking invasions exemplify Anglo-Saxon martial expertise. There is a romanticized admiration for the Anglo-Saxon warrior in modern interpretations, which often highlight their honorable and heroic nature. However, alternative viewpoints point out that the warrior culture was also one of brutality and violence, and the glorification of these warriors can overshadow the realities of the harshness of their lives and the impact of constant warfare on societies. The skills and characteristics of Anglo-Saxon warriors are intricately connected to other aspects of Anglo-Saxon life, including their social structure, where warriors often held positions of high status and influence. The emphasis on martial prowess and loyalty also influenced the development of legal and societal norms, helping to shape a culture that valued strength and communal bonds. Understanding these warriors allows us a glimpse into the broader tapestry of Anglo-Saxon history, highlighting their contributions to the formation of early English identity and the enduring legacy they left behind. The heading Significant Battles and Tactics delves into the strategic and martial prowess of Anglo-Saxon warriors, illustrating their contributions to history and their often overlooked role as formidable fighters. Anglo-Saxon warriors, known for their courage and martial skills, participated in numerous battles that shaped the political and cultural landscape of early medieval England. These battles and the tactics employed within them are pivotal to understanding the Anglo-Saxon legacy and their role as heroes who valiantly defended their lands against various foes. The significance of this point lies in highlighting the strategic acumen and battlefield bravery of these warriors, who are frequently overshadowed by later medieval and Viking influences. The Battle of Maldon in 991, for instance, exemplifies the tactical decisions and heroic ethos of the Anglo-Saxon fighters. Led by Byrhtnoth, these warriors displayed a profound commitment to their lord and land, ultimately choosing to take a stand despite overwhelming odds. Another example is the Battle of Stamford Bridge in 1066, where King Harold Godwinson's forces defeated the Viking invaders, showcasing their capacity to rapidly mobilize and effectively counter threats. The importance of these battles extends beyond mere military history. They reveal the cultural and social fabric of the Anglo-Saxon period, emphasizing loyalty, honor, and the communal effort in the face of adversity. Supporters argue that these battles demonstrate the sophisticated strategies employed by Anglo-Saxon leaders, who often adapted to changing circumstances with remarkable ingenuity. However, understanding these battles also involves recognizing the challenges and controversies they present. One challenge is the limited and often biased historical records, which make it difficult to fully grasp the depth of Anglo-Saxon military strategy. Moreover, some historians debate the effectiveness and innovation of their tactics compared to their contemporaries, such as the Normans or Vikings, potentially underestimating their contributions. This discussion of significant battles and tactics connects deeply with other aspects of Anglo-Saxon life, such as their social hierarchies, systems of loyalty, and cultural values. The warfare tactics were not only a means of defense, but also a reflection of a society organized around mutual obligation and communal identity. Understanding their approach to battle offers insights into the broader narrative of Anglo-Saxon history, influencing how we perceive their society's resilience, adaptability, and enduring legacy in shaping the English nation.